Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM Small Cap Stock News. It's Thursday, November the 28th today. Happy Thanksgiving to our friends down in the States. I'm up here in Canada, but I'm definitely I want to send a thank you to our friends and our American viewers. I've done my morning homework. I've gone through a bunch of press releases. I've found some good ones to talk about. What I'll do is I'll give you my insights into what I see in the news that sort of stands out to me, and my goal is to help you find investment winners and good companies to do your research on. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the chief market commentator for AGORACOM. We try to keep the show to around a 10-minute time frame, and I've got 6 companies to talk about today, so I'm going to get right to it. The first one I wanted to talk about is TRY Resources. TRY Resources announced infill drilling results from their Smarts inferred project in it's in Guyana. They had some really good intersections in there. 11 meters at 25 grams per ton gold from 51 meters, so it's very close to surface. Included in there was a subinterval of 8 meters at 34.05 grams per ton gold. There was a 4-meter intersection of 43.35 grams per ton gold, 3 meters at 24.84, 3 meters at 21.393. There's several other holes here with similar type grades. Very good numbers, very good intersections, and it's close to surface. I like what I'm seeing on the drilling front. Just going to their stock right now, it's flat on the day, hasn't traded anything so far today. I'm just looking at their chart, and this one's gone. It's been under pressure for the whole year. It started the year at about $4.30 and is now trading at just over $1. It's kind of I'm kind of looking for a bottom here for this stock. It looks to be pretty oversold, but it's also on some very high volume of late. I'd like to see this one bottom out. I think there's a chance it could be bottoming out here, and that's a good one to do your homework on. Their stock symbol is TRY, and they trade on Toronto. The next company is Almaden. Almaden had drilling results from their TRY.T project down in Mexico. They had some of the holes included a 101-meter intersection of 1.92 grams per ton gold and 113 grams per ton silver, which works out to 4.2 grams per ton gold equivalent, which is a very good number over a 100-meter intersection. They have several other holes. There was a 125-meter intersection. When you calculate the gold and the silver, you're looking at about 2.3 grams per ton gold equivalent. So a good mix of gold and silver in there, good grades, good thicknesses, really interesting project. Been talked about this one several times on past shows. Almaden's been about past or is a pick on our best of the past best of the best in weekly news shows. Today it's up 3 cents to $1.17. Just going over their stock chart, and this is another one that I think is now bottomed and is ready to start turning to the upside. It's definitely oversold here, and again, I think that it's bottoming and heading towards a better market or a better trend. And the stock symbol on that one is AMM, and it trades on Toronto. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Argentex. Argentex had drilling results out. The highlight hole was 4 meters, averaging 132 grams per ton silver and 2.53 grams per ton gold. So very good intersection there. They have a table with all the various different drill holes. This is from the Pinguino Silver and Gold Project, which is in the Santa Cruz province of Argentina. To date, they have received results from 8 reverse circulation holes. while 50 reverse circulation holes remain to be processed in the lab. So they've got a lot of news to come out from this project in the near future. The stock today is flat on the day, hasn't traded anything today, and on the trend, they've been going sideways since about June. And lately they've kind of had a little bit of a dip, and I think that dip might be getting a little overdone. And I would like to see the moving averages start to converge. The short-term one is kind of separated from the mid and the longer-term one. I'd like to see that turn around and start to go back towards the longer-term trend. But Argentex is definitely one to keep an eye on. ATX is their symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Melkior. Melkior had drill results out. They had a 1.5 meter intersection of 34 grams per ton gold from their Carscallen gold project, which is in Timmins, Ontario. They've released 6 holes of 15 holes from their current drill program, so they've got more results coming. They had some good results in there. They have some high-grade shoots, a 1.5 meter intersection of 34 grams. It also had a subinterval of 0.55 meters of 80 grams. They had another intersection of 0.65 meters of 40 grams. 1 meter intersection, 8.73, 30 meters of 0.77. So very good mix of results there from some of their drill holes. Just looking at their stock today, it hasn't done anything. It's trading at 2.5 cents on 5,000 shares of trading. Not too much today. It is a patchy trader. This is a company that could definitely benefit from marketing themselves to a broader audience of investors. The stock is it's a very sort of not an exciting mover, but with those kind of results, if they bang the drum a little louder to a larger audience, that might help out as well. MKR is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. Next company is Augusta Resources. Augusta Resources announced the completion of the environmental impact statement from the U.S. Forest Services, which is an important milestone for the company. They seem to be quite excited about this development. It is a significant achievement. And it's one of the important steps that they need to go through to move the project ahead. The stock's up 10 cents today to $1.90. It was sort of going sideways with a slight drift down for most of the year, and then it had some. We talked about this recently, where it got beaten down really aggressively one day, came back, and now has regained most of the lost ground. And a lot of that had to do with some erroneous reports that were then reacted to by the company. This is a very impressive project, and we'll see how it ultimately plays out. The way this one's trading lately, I definitely think that it could be one of the companies I talk about tomorrow on the Best of the Best and Weekly News Show. And the final company to talk about today is UEX. UEX has actually had 2 news releases out yesterday afternoon after I put out the morning show. I wanted to talk about both of those news releases today. The headline is UEX reports 31.5 meters grading 0.80% uranium, including 4.05% uranium over 4.1 meters at their Shade Creek project. I've been following this company for a long time. They've got a couple great discoveries in Saskatchewan. They've got the 3rd and 6th largest discoveries in the history of mining uranium in the Athabasca Basin of Saskatchewan. And these are very good results that are in line with what they've seen before. They have a table there where you can find all the various different intersections and numbers. I suggest you want to take a look at that. And then UEX also announced yesterday that they are planning a $2 million exploration budget for their Western Athabasca exploration projects. Of that, they only have to come up with 982,000 because their partner Areva has to pick up the rest of the costs. So they're going to be doing a fair amount of work this year, and we'll see what those results get for the company. They are up. The stock is up 3.5 cents today to 36.5 cents. Looking at the 1-year chart, they've been, like a lot of resource companies, under pressure for most of this year. They finally look like they found a bottom in November. It trended sideways at around the 34-35 cent level, or sorry, 32 cent level for most of November, and now they've broken out of that, and I'm encouraged by that. I think that there's a chance that we could be seeing a better trend for UEX. Again, this is another one that's I'm considering strongly for the best of the best in weekly news show tomorrow. UEX stock symbol is really easy. It's UEX, just like the company's name, and they trade onto the Toronto Exchange. So that's the news for today. As always, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak to with your financial advisors. Again, to our friends down in the States, have a happy Thanksgiving. We've already had ours up here in Canada, so we enjoyed our Turkey Day. You folks, enjoy yours and have a good time with your family. On that note, we'll see you tomorrow on the Best of the Best and Weekly News Show, and next week on the our morning in the news shows. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.